is CBC News. I'm Joe Cummings. The number of confirmed dead following Saturday's earthquake in Nepal is now set at 3,700. The number is expected to grow. Search and rescue crews continue to make their way through the rubble. Ramyata Limbu is just outside Nepal's capital city, Kathmandu.
Within the Kathmandu Valley, in a place called Bhaktapur, rescue teams continue to work, many of them without proper instruments. They're using spades, very basic using their bare hands. And what we've seen in the city, which is one of the oldest cities in Kathmandu, many parts have just collapsed, houses have just collapsed, and many people, while they were able to get out, many families and relatives say that they still have people within those collapsed buildings. They don't think they have survived. There is still fear. People are still living out, camping outside in open spaces. There's been a lot of tension over relief materials, and so people are kind of upset with the authorities for not being able to give out enough tarpaulin sheets to cover themselves at night, or to have a cover over themselves, because of course also since yesterday it's been raining, it's a bit cold, so tensions are rising, and even the authorities is challenged.
That is Ramyata Limbu near Kathmandu, Nepal. Now, no exact number is known at this point, but it's believed at least 400 Canadians are in Nepal, and many of them are critical of the support they've been getting from the Canadian government. Emily Ann LaRue is from Montreal. She is in Kathmandu working as an intern with the United Nations.
Comparatively to many of the other countries that have foreign nationals here in Nepal, the Canadian government has been doing barely anything, especially because the other countries are evacuating their nationals, and that's even like South Korea, China, and India, Bangladesh. Like, they're all doing a really excellent job of evacuating all their other people, whereas in Canada, we don't even get a phone call.
Foreign Affairs is saying that Canada is concentrating its efforts on getting emergency aid into Nepal. An advanced group with the Disaster Assistance Relief Team, or DART, is on its way into the country. As well, troops specializing in urban search and rescue have taken off for Nepal aboard a C-17 transport. That plane is also carrying some 36,000 kilograms of medical and humanitarian aid. In other news this morning, Israel has carried out a military strike on the Syrian side of the Golan Heights. CBC's Derek Stoffel reports now from Jerusalem.
Israel's military said they carried out a strike last night after what it calls a group of terrorists approached the border with the intention of planting explosives. Their aim, Israel says, to harm Israeli soldiers who carry out regular patrols along the frontier. A Syrian human rights group says the Israeli attack killed 4 Syrian militants. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took to Twitter saying that any attempt to harm Israeli soldiers will be met with what he called a determined response. Israeli forces have struck targets inside Syria numerous times during the civil war, now into its 5th year. It's acted to stop weapons and ammunition ending up in the hands of its arch foe, the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. There were reports last week that Israel launched a strike inside Syria to stop the transfer of arms, but Israeli officials have remained tight-lipped about that apparent attack. Derek Stoffel, CBC News, Jerusalem.
There is concern within the homeless community in Winnipeg following 2 homicides over the weekend. The bodies of 2 men who lived on the street were found Saturday in the city's downtown. Police are awaiting autopsy results that say the similarities between the 2 deaths suggest they are related and that one suspect may be responsible. Apple's first quarter numbers will be released today, with market analysts eager to see how the company's new line of smartwatches is affecting the company's bottom line. Apple will be among 150 big names from Wall Street's S&P 500 that will report earnings this week. They include, among others, Ford, Visa, and ExxonMobil. And that is CBC News for this hour. I'm Joe Cummings.